Coachable. Coachable is a willingness to learn, a willingness to listen, a willingness to change, and a willingness to cede power and authority to the person in front of you, assuming they A, have your best interest in heart, B, are coming from love, and C, have the recipe for you to get a result that you are committed to but haven't yet on your own. And for me, being coachable has been this practice of devoting myself to prioritizing investing in coaching. I look back for most of my career, and instead of buying things like a washer dryer, which you might hear my washer dryer, I recently manifested by the grace of God and family into my life. Instead of doing that, I would spend money on hot seats and trips to Costa Rica and things other than self-care, other than traditional self-care, because I am also a business coach and a relationship coach myself. And for me, coachability always looked like, all right, I'm willing for this area of my life to change, so I'm going to do whatever it takes, so I'm going to invest whatever I must. Now, coachability doesn't always have to look like that, right? If you are experiencing a recipe from someone who gave it to you for free, and coachability is like listening for the gold, then you could change your life dramatically without any investment. And what is a time in which I've been coachable? It was 2000 and either 19 or 2020. The architects were at Puerto Vallarta and talking about me and their experience of me, and they invited me to come down for a hot seat. And I was like, all right, I'll do it. And I came down and I yelled and I raged and I felt, and I got my foot full of sea urchin spines, and it was awesome. And it was excruciating for a couple of months because it was like I'm stepping on these things. And if there's one thing that I can look back on and say that I have many personal examples of, it's of like coachability changing my whole life. I moved to Austin, Texas from New Orleans in order to go from socially awkward, anxious, introverted, diagnosed with autism to social butterfly and really capable and easeful and aligned with women and eventually management, marketing, sales. So how do we get coachability? Take out of the space whatever it is that you think you know, and however it is that you think you need things to go or for you to be, and try something new on. How do you return to coachability? Notice where you're not doing that and do it. And then coachability is not abdication. Coachability is not taking on someone else's value sets or perspective as a surrender without merit. That's it.